And welcome to the Hawco and Carnell show. It is Tuesday night. I'm sitting here with Mr. Billy Allen from Open Season. Thank you for coming on, brother. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.
Tonight we're just going to have a quick short little recap of some stuff that happened this weekend. Harvest Cup, Veterans Day, all that nonsense. My boy is having a rough time right now on a job, freezing his balls off.
Yeah, where is the Hawco?
He's doing a job in a basement right now that's very musty and wet. So he's cold and miserable as shit. And trust me, I've been there before on a job where I'm like, I don't give a shit how much money I'm making. I really don't want to be here right now. And it sounds like he doesn't want to be there.
I froze my balls off walking in here, so I mean, Jesus, that must be terrible.
It's getting fucking cold, man. Welcome to the Hawco and Carnell show, 7 or 9. We're just going to do a quick one, and then I'm going to hop on with Mr. Allen and talk some sports. I've been waiting to do that for a while because it's another thing that I'm very interested in. It's right in my wheelhouse. I love talking sports. I listen to Talk Sports Radio. He's doing good shit, building his stuff up. So he's helping me out tonight, and then we're going to get into some of his stuff. So I'll just get right into a couple things. First and foremost, today is my wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
And I bet everybody who just heard me say that is going, what the fuck are you doing sitting at the podcast studio?
How many years left?
Yeah, right. First and foremost, shout out to my wife, Shanna. She's a saint. She's literally a saving grace for me. Literally helps me unfuck my stuff every single day. She's a great mom. Does everything for the kids, does everything for me. And, we had an agreement. Not an agreement. I was like, where do you want to go for dinner this weekend? I just had my 40th birthday. So she was like, well, we can't do this weekend, so let's do next month. So it's kind of one of those things. We've been together so long. We'll just figure it out this weekend because I'd rather just get a babysitter and have a good night. And I don't think that's going to happen on a Tuesday. So
at this point, if you can celebrate it in the month, that's good enough, right?
Right. You know what I mean? So I love you, honey. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for all that you do. And I will make sure that I make it up to you and give you the longest back rub I can possibly do this weekend.
You sound great. From sitting here, you sound great.
So I want to welcome Mr. Allen on. Man, how you doing? How was your weekend?
I'm doing great, man. I appreciate you having me on. Definitely pumped to talk sports with you later. Weekend was pretty good. Actually got out on a couple hikes with some buddies. I love getting out in the outdoors, and it was kind of like the last chance you had to hike kind of before it gets cold as hell.
Yeah.
I actually saw a deer on both of them, so I was pretty pumped. I still get...
A buck or a doe?
Both of them I saw a doe. I didn't see any bucks.
Yeah, they're probably wasted at this point.
Yeah.
Everyone's out there whack.
Yeah, I probably should have worn a little more orange than maybe I had, at this point. But yeah, I got out there, saw some pretty good views.
That shit happens, man. You look like a deer. I'm wearing fucking high-vis orange.
Oh, God. My grandfather was a huge hunter, and we actually, up in Rangeley, Maine, there was actually, my uncles were like the only one to hit a fake, they put like these fake, doe up there and stuff like that for the hunters and moose and all that.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like the only ones who have actually hit the dummy one, they hit it and it was like, like the bullet in, Men in Black or whatever. So...
just wasted all that time.
Yeah. So they're pretty famous up there for being the worst hunters in the area.
So I'm a little bit of a creep, not for bad reasons. Somebody, Dan, stop calling. I'm on air, bro. I noticed you did some skydiving too.
I did. I went skydiving. This year I've kind of been on this thing where I've just been like maybe I don't like this, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Like
Fuck
I did
it.
skydiving. I did, I've taken a bunch of trips this year. I also went deep sea fishing, something I never, like, I always want to just see the land, like, know that I could have. It's like, I'm going to die, but it's 2 miles swim. Like, when you're 20 miles out there, it's like, there's just no chance.
You get
if
that
anything.
uncomfortability, like, I just want to see it. I want to know I can get there if I need to.
I'm going to die. I know that. But I just see the land. And that's kind of... So I did go skydiving. My brother kind of tried to get me going for my birthday. We kind of did that. It was kind of like my birthday celebration. But it was awesome. We went at like 6:45 in the morning. They were like super anal about like the time. We were the first jump of the day. And it was pretty cool. Like sun was coming up.
Was it a tandem jump? Was it your first?
Yeah, it was. It was pretty funny. There was a couple like behind us, and the girl was kind of getting like cold feet or whatever, and the guy was like, "Well, I can't take you to the cookout if you don't do the like." So, and the guy was 100% serious. So we were just trying to tell her, it's fun, like. But it was really awesome. My brother, the weight limit actually, which it was funny. They were telling us that like the week before this guy came in, he was like 242. He's like, yeah, I'm under 230, and said he was having like lobster and steak all night. Like just wasn't even like
just
trying
boned
to.
himself.
They had to tell him like
you can't go.
Like had to tell him no. Like at the thing was.
I thought it was 250, but like yeah, it's right in that range.
There may be different ones, but this one was 230. My brother literally jumped at like 229 and a half, and he's like solid muscle. You should have seen he like drove when they landed. They have you like put your feet up, and can only imagine how much grass the guy had up his ass, the guy that my brother had going with him. I was like, does that guy need to go to the bathroom for a second before?
Definitely needs the wipe.
I think my brother was like the closest to the limit they've probably ever had. It's pretty funny, the little guy, trying to jump with like my big brother like on top of him. I'm like, how's that going to work out in the air? But they all figure it out.
That's when you start, you're like, I'm close to the weight limit, man. I got to do some crunches, eat some salad this week.
Well,
Shit.
you realize how easy it is? Those guys do 25 jumps a day.
Oh, over and over and over.
They just keep jumping. So you're
so
like,
they know
wow,
it.
There's no chance like anything's...
Can you imagine?
When I heard
did he say
that,